What's up, everybody? Welcome to Comic Book Club. I am Pete.
I'm Justin.
And today we're going to be talking about Magdalena #1, The Great Unknown #3,
mysterious.
and Second Coming X-Force Chapter 5.
And it's X-Force number 26.
Yeah.
Of course. So let's kick it off. I mean, here we are at a bar reviewing comics. What's better than that?
So yeah.
I dare you. Let's talk about Magdalena #1, written by Ron Mars. Now, Pete, please tell us about this.
Well, I got to talk to Ron Mars at C2E2, and he has been waiting 5 years to tell this story.
5 years?
Yeah, when he first started working at Top Cow, which he really loves, the first thing he pitched to him was this story, and they said, and they were like, "That's great, but we got these other things lined up."
Yeah.
You know, he loves all the stuff he works on, but this
they were
is
like,
gonna be,
"Shut up! You shut up with that."
But this is going to be his baby, and so far it's starting out. It's awesome.
Here's
It's a
the
nice,
deal.
new kind of fresh take on Magdalena a little bit, which I enjoy.
The premise is that Christ had a baby a long time ago, and that baby keeps having babies, and then
Because that's kind of how things work.
that's how humans work.
Yeah.
If you don't know. Then they have superpowers. They're always girls, and they have the Christ blood in them, just like me.
Right. Very simple stuff. It's like the Bible, real easy to follow stuff.
Yeah, it's a very simple story. So anyway, this Magdalena in here is just sick of it. She's got a magic spear.
She's tired of being used by the church. I mean, I think we can all relate to that.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate being used by a church.
But it's just kind of a cool, different setup, and I felt like the artwork's amazing. And for a first issue, it's not all story. You're right into action. I think they do a great job of setting things up.
The art's really nice, and I will say the story's cool. I'm looking forward to following it. Great first issue.
Yeah.
I guess if you let something marinate for 5 years, especially steak, then it'll be good.
Or wine.
Once you get it cooking. Wine also.
All right.
You don't technically marinate wine. That's not really the terminology. Great Unknown #3. This series by Duncan Rouleau is crazy.
It is crazy. This series has been a lot of fun. The art's great. I think it really does a great job of matching the writing, where it's this guy who's a genius, but he's also kind of a sloppy dude who lives in his garage and doesn't kind of have his life together.
And the premise being that there's people are always stealing the ideas of geniuses. They touch on some Ayn Rand philosophy here, which is sort of annoying, but
You love Ayn Rand.
No, I don't. But I have a special kinship here because a lot of my ideas are stolen. Like, I had the original idea for the iPod.
Oh wow! I didn't know that was yours.
Yep. I glued a bunch of CDs together.
Mine was Chiclets.
Oh, you originally had Chiclets?
Yeah, I accidentally cut a bunch of pieces.
Tiny
of
gum?
Yeah, I cut up a big strip of gum accidentally. And wow, did I really say that?
Anyway, the book's good. The book's good. It's full of ideas, which I love. It's
imaginative, it's creative, the art's fantastic.
In a world
worth checking out.
In a world of comics where there are often not a lot of ideas, this one is so full. Sometimes it gets in the way of the story, but it's worth the read. Definitely say pick it up. And finally, let's talk about X-Force #26. Man, I am so into the Second Coming crossover.
Really?
Yes, I love it.
Why?
Because it's just classic old school crossover. Like, good things are happening, bad things are happening. It's constant action, but all the characters are being themselves, and the voices are all right. It's great.
It's just this crazy kind of back and forth with Hope of who's right on this issue, and I feel like they kind of do.
Cable or Cyclops?
Well, you know, the good guys and the bad guys, where a lot of people are fighting to kill this baby, and they think that's the right choice.
It's never right to kill a baby.
Well, she's not a baby anymore. She was at one point.
Just like all of us.
Yeah, thank you.
Humans.
All right, great. But anyways, I feel like they do make some really good points where it's like, it's not worth it. If they just killed her, all the struggle will be over. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting kind of point of view.
Here's the thing about trusting an evil magic robot. Risky.
Yeah.
It's risky to trust a magic robot.
Robots are supposed to be smarter. You know what I mean?
Who told you that? Who told you robots are smarter? A robot told you that. You're believing a robot. You're a robot? You're doing the robot.
I am doing the robot. Okay. Anyways, but this real touching stuff at the end. It's been good. It's been fun.
I mean, you may know the spoiler already.
Yeah.
A character dies, a very prominent X-Men, and it's done very well. I liked it, and I think this X-Men particularly has been mismanaged for years. So,
but he's always been one of my favorites.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Very unique. You know, he's blue, so.
Bam.
Whoop, yep. Okay, nailed it. Thanks a lot, guys. Sorry to be jerks at the end there. But have a great time. Let us know what you think of us, and we'll see. Just personally.
Just personally, yeah. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you soon.